Look, sometimes a pandemic can actually do a movie some good. Like, for instance, did you know this movie wasn't going to be directed by this man? It originally was going to star Anne Hathaway in the role. And I'm sorry, no disrespect, but I wouldn't want to watch that. Oxygen. In this movie, we follow a woman. She wakes up in this futuristic cryo chamber and she realizes her oxygen is depleting and she needs to figure out a way to get out or she's going to suffocate to death. Now, Oxygen comes from horror filmmaker, and y'all know I'm bad with pronunciation, so enjoy the embarrassment. Alexandra Aja, I don't know. And it stars Melanie Lambert. I could have butchered that as well. This is a single location horror film, very similar to Buried, but mixed with a little 2001 Space Odyssey. And I was really looking forward to it because I am a massive fan of Alexander. I like his movies. Alexander has quite a variety of different types of horror films, which I think just shows just how much he's a fan of the genre as a whole. He's a French filmmaker. You most notably probably recognize him for his French horror film High Tension, but he also made one of the best horror remakes I've ever seen, The Hills Have Eyes, Piranha 3D, and the absolutely so much fun Crawl. So going into this movie, I was extremely excited to see this film. I was so happy when I was able to get a screener for this movie because I was like, press play now. I'm a massive fan of films that take place in a single location just because I like to watch directors have their toolbox taken away from them. And I see, are they capable of being able to keep the audience reeled in, keep them engaged? How long can they keep that going for them? And I think it's just a great testament to their craftsmanship. And I'm happy to report I dug the hell out of Oxygen. Granted, this is a movie that's in my wheelhouse of things that I like to watch. So this movie didn't really have to try that hard, but I loved this movie. And I really think that this is a great showcase for just how great Melanie is as an actress and how smart and capable Alexander is at reeling audience members in. I'll go ahead and get my biggest issue with the movie. There are a lot of conveniences that happen in this movie, you know, revelations that happen with the main lead, and I think the main actress does a great job in a sense buying it, but I feel like they kind of become a trope at the point where the movie is like, of course, another revelation that we should right at the last minute where she's able to fix something to move the plot forward. That does kind of happen a little bit in here. Still, the tension and suspense is always sustained from beginning to end. And I loved the look of this movie, y'all. This is a gorgeous looking movie, and it was quite stunning to look at, and that says a lot, especially when 90% of your movie takes place in one single location. I actually didn't know that this was originally a French film. When I pressed play on my screener, it actually started speaking in English, and it actually took me about 10 minutes to realize that, oh, this is dubbed. Immediately, y'all know I'm a massive fan of watching a film in its original intent, so I immediately switched over to it. But I do want to say, if you're someone who has to watch the dubbed version, the fact that I went 10 minutes without noticing anything makes me assume that the dubbed version is actually probably extremely well done compared to some films. I love the sci-fi elements that they add in this film. I like the progression of the plot. I love the pacing of the movie. The movie to me was never slow. I was always engaged. This was actually one of those movies that the more you uncover the plot, the better it got. Sometimes less is more. But for this instance, more was actually more, and I liked the information that was presented. And the movie does take a little bit of a shift or a turn, but as a horror sci-fi fan, I kind of dug where this film went. Oxygen is immersive. It's intense. It's shot beautifully. It's gorgeous to behold. I love the progression of the plot. It's a movie that actually got better as it went along. It's all anchored by a fantastic lead performance. And honestly, this is a little bit of a gem on Netflix. I haven't been seeing a whole lot of promotion for this film. So I really hope that you take the time and check out Oxygen. As the score goes, I'm going to give Oxygen a 3.5 out of 5. So you guys, there you have it. That was my quick little review for Oxygen. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of this film when you get the chance to check it out. And until next time, I'm Slasher Movier, and you guys have just been slashed.